So here we are at TNN TV with Fuad Husseen, the pirate himself.
Yes.
Fuad, how you been?
Yes. Nice to meet back, boys. How you doing? You alright?
No, we're doing good. We've not seen you for a little while.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
And now that things are starting to ease up, and you're back.
Yeah. Now, after a long layoff, finally back.
Your eighth professional fight?
Yeah, it'll be my 8th professional fight. It would have been probably about my 12th fight by now, probably minimum, I'd say, if not more. But listen, we move, things happen, and we're just grateful to be here at the moment, So excited to be back this Saturday.
It's York Hall, Bethnal Green.
York Hall, Bethnal Green, 7th of August. Ready to rock and roll.
Do you know who your opponent will be at the moment?
We've had a few options, and then we've accepted all of them, of course. But I think couples changed here and there. You know how it is when you find a gentleman. But listen, whoever it is, just bring them, man. Feed me.
So you're getting ready. We saw you, getting ready in the gym and training on your social media. How has your, training gone so far?
Yeah, it's been good. Like I said, had a long layoff. But we've had a decent camp. We've had a good camp. Being back to things, it's exciting to be back and just ready to go and punch someone in the head. Really, that's it.
So there's all that pent up energy ready to be released.
Yeah. That's why I'm so laid back and relaxed at the moment. I'm just saving it all for Saturday night
for the actual fight itself.
Yeah, and let them hands go.
I'm about to say, obviously now, people have had a lot of time, to themselves. Have you sort of worked on specific parts of your game during that time?
I worked on a few things. I've worked on trying to eat less, not go out as much. But serious note, we've been working on a few things. Rob's a great coach, always learning. He's always said, I taught you everything you know, not everything that I know. So I'm trying to soak that up and take everything that he knows. But we're getting there, Like I said, we've been together for a very long time. So he knows my weakness, my strength, and then we just carry on building through that.
And once you're sort of successful on the Saturday the 7th, then
yes.
After that, how many more times would you ideally like to be out?
Like I said, I'm turning 27 now. I've turned 27 now. It'll be my 8th fight. I've got to play catch up. I'm aiming for big things throughout my career. So, like I said, I have to play catch up. I'm at least trying to minimum, if not be 10-0, 11-0 by this year. So, if that means funding it all myself, having to fight these fights and get the experience, it has to be done. But if COVID doesn't get in the way, I'll probably box another 2-3 times this year after, hopefully, inshallah.
Of course, and we're sure that during sort of the lockdown, it's been hard on everyone.
Yeah.
But specifically in terms of boxers, people don't realise. Obviously, with long layoffs and things like that, you guys sort of need to basically get in there as soon as possible, blow those cobwebs off.
Yeah, of course, 100%. It's coming. It'll be over 2 years, I think, man.
And then titles, because obviously in your division, have you had a look in terms of to see who's holding any of the belts, your English or your Southern area, etc.?
No, that's not really. It doesn't faze me. I said I'll fight anyone, whoever's got it, whatever's vacant or whatever. Like if there's no mandatory, if someone wants a voluntary defence, I'm down for anything. But like I said, I don't look into anyone specifically. I'm just all about me and my own success and the people around me. But like I said, anyone can get it at the right time, and Rob knows what to do. He knows when to put me in the right fights, and we just go by that, honestly, really. So And
would you be open to also possibilities of if you have to travel? So if some opportunity comes up, let's say for a European belt or something, you'd actually be willing to.
100%. That's never been a problem. I think the pressure lies less on you when you travel, so I enjoy it even more. The pressure lies more on me when I'm fighting at home because I've got all my family and friends, and you want to look really good in front of family and friends. So away fights has never been a problem. Like I said, it's wherever and whenever.
That sounds good to us. And I want to say, sort of, dieting wise, what has the dieting been like, for this camp specifically?
Diet's been alright. Been working heavy on getting my strength up, but like throughout lockdown, like everyone's put on a bit of weight here and there, so it's taken me a while to shed that off. But I've been eating clean, eating the right food, and just fueling up at the right time and straight after the session, so I can do another one straight after. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
And the sparring, what's the sparring been like for this camp?
Sparring's been decent. Had some decent sparring. I'm quite fortunate to have Aaron as a friend and a stable mate. He's been really helping me with sparring, and he's probably one of the natural heavy hitting fighters that I spar. So he's been bruising me up a little bit here and there.
It's the old adage of steel sharpens steel.
Been telling him to take it easy on me. I'm fighting on Saturday, but yeah, it's been good. Honestly, it's been good.
Fantastic. And also saying that we follow your social media, and we saw that you were sort of out in Dubai, because that was one of the only places that was sort of allowed for people to go, right? So
yeah.
What was that experience like?
Like I said, I was stuck in my house for so long, and then given the right opportunity, any opportunity to go, I was there. And then I went a couple times. I come back, and I stayed at home for like a week. I couldn't do it again. I was like, I need to go back out there. I just went straight out there. But it was nice, like I was still working throughout like with what I do with watch trading and stuff like that, so it was always through my phone.
Do they have boxing gyms out there?
They had loads of boxing gyms, yeah. I've got a couple of mates out there at the moment. You've got Sam Cox, he's retired. He's a boxing coach out there at the moment as well. So I've been doing a bit of training there. Dan Aziz was out there as well, which I see him there, and yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah, of course Dubai is like almost like a second home for some boxers, and of course, I mean, sadly and tragically, we had the passing of Eubank, which is Seb Eubank, which is really sad.
I still can't get my head around. He what an athlete, what a human. He breathed, eat, sleep, boxing, and like everything was so natural with him, and it was a shock to hear that he's had a heart attack.
Yeah, I think all of the boxing world was in absolute shock, disbelief. Right? They couldn't believe.
Disbelief. Like, honestly, I still can't believe, because the guy lives the sport. He lives a healthy life, and yeah, it's just. It's just one of those tragic things that happen.
Absolutely, and of course, we'd also like to ask you, your sort of a stablemate, Ryan Ari Walsh, you were sort of calling out Campbell Hatton, and how would you sort of rate his chances against him and Campbell Hatton fight?
I think it would be a brilliant fight. It would be definitely an action-packed fight, that's for sure, because they both come in to just fight. Like I said, I watched a bit of Hatton box last night.
Yes, of course.
And he's still very raw, and that raw aggression is still there. And Ryan's pretty much the same. He's a come forward, raw fighter, and it makes for a brilliant fight, especially so early, because they could have maybe a few down the line. I think obviously, what was that, his second fight or third fight?
I think it's third. Yeah,
it's his third fight. Ryan's obviously had one. If he has one more, and then I think that will line up for a brilliant fight. To be fair with you, it'd be a good fight.
Yeah, I'm sure the British fans will be very thoroughly entertained.
100%. That will definitely be an entertaining fight. That's for sure.
Talking of entertainment and segueing into that, you always deliver.
I'm the king of it, man.
Entertainment, and your entrances are so special. I was about to say, have you got anything like ready for your call this time? Music, any special music, or
you know what? Like, I started my career off with such a high energy, and like I said, we're not signed to these big promoters. I've done everything off my own back. I've got myself the recognition I have throughout myself. That's why every other fighter knows me, every promoter knows me. It's just from what I've done, and where I've had 2 years off. It's obviously taken me down a notch. Like, my name's not as buzzing anymore. So we've got a few things in line to bring it right back up, especially like not being on these big shows. But just keep in touch.
Yeah, I could never forget the shit. That was a unique thing.
There's gonna be. We're gonna have some fun. That's for sure. We're gonna have some real fun with.
Fantastic! It sounds like we can't wait.
Boxing.
Can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that's for sure, man.
This Saturday, and I was going to say, how's Mr. Real Meg's doing, and how the music videos are going.
Meg's is doing really good. He's doing really well. he's been doing really well. He's got a few tunes out,
Yeah,
and
he's collabing with Fumes, the engineer, of course.
yes,
and,
exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's my boy. Obviously, Fumes is really, really big in the industry now. He's really doing this thing. He's got his own headline show coming out now, which will be announced. And he's performing. He's doing a performance on Saturday night, straight after my fight in Liverpool. So straight after the fight, we'll be getting on that minibus, driving to Liverpool, and supporting my boy the same way he's coming down to support me. But yeah, it's exciting time for the whole team. Like everyone's doing, whether it's music, boxing, football. My whole team is surrounded by winners. So we're just all trying to eat right now.
Sounds good. And just to say, any sort of, yourself, any sort of tracks planned yourself, or you're not gonna jump on the music yourself?
Nah, that's not for me, man. Not for me.
But you had the clothing. You had the Pirates clothing.
That's something that we've done so well with it. I mean, we sold out 150 tracksuits within less than 24 hours. The brand was big. Like I said, it's time to bring that back up. We've got some really good designs and new bespoke clothing coming out. It's going to be wicked.
You had everything. You had for the male pirates, for the female pirates. You had it all.
Everything. But like I said, I've had 2 years off. The name went a bit down, but we're gonna have some real fun. Trust me, this year and the beginning of next year, we're gonna have some real fun.
Sounds like exciting times are finally back.
That's for sure.
And also, just to ask you, Fuad, your prediction for Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight, the mega fight the British fans are hoping for.
You know what? I wouldn't even know. It's just where it's been talked about for so long. Like, I'm at that stage now. Like, I don't care who wins. I just want to see the fight. Like, just fight.
Yeah, all the British fans are so
whoever
excited.
wins, we're winning either way. Do you get it? We're winning either way. So yeah, man, just get it on. I hope they both come through on their 2 next fights, and yeah, that's it. Really, just want to see it crack on.
And sort of any sort of last words or shout outs or anything you want to let us know?
A big shout out to Pristine Watches London. It's my boys, it's family. They've supported me throughout my career non-stop, even throughout COVID. I work heavily along with them as well, but not only that, they've supported me. They're my friends and family throughout years, and I want a big shout out to Robbie. He's done a fantastic job with me and the boys, and it's always been non-stop, and yeah, exciting times for us and the boys ahead, and we're just ready to rock and roll, man. Give us what we're owed, man. That's the opportunity. That's it.
Talking about Pristine Watches London, with so many different watches on your social media, we see, do you have any particular favourites yourself?
Watches are a beautiful thing. It's a man's thing. We all love it. Obviously, it's a female thing as well, but we enjoy it more. But there's plenty of beautiful watches, from your platinum Daytonas to your bigger watches. Some Patek Philippe's. There's some RMs. But personally, I would say the 5990 blue now is unbelievable. It's unreal. It's such a beautiful watch. And
people gotta go on the website and check it out, right?
Yeah, definitely. We've got one in stock now. Probably the only one in Britain at the moment. So tune in.
Yeah, because I remember you had one on last time. Last time we saw you on the Rob show. You had one on backstage. Yeah, that was a good watch.
Definitely. We always got it, man. We always got it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for seeing the Pirate. We'll look forward to seeing your 8th pro fight.
Yes.
And then onwards and upwards from there.
Yes. Thank you very much. Nice to see you, boys, and let's get ready to rock and roll.